Let's see. So I was 17 when I got diagnosed, and then went straight to Camp Simcha. I got diagnosed with a brain tumor. Yeah, so I went to camp 3 years. My first year there was kind of an interesting experience because that was the year I'd say I was like, the most sick. So I had that experience of like being more one of the like kids who wasn't able to do as much, but there was a lot of kids who were older than me that had already been through it, and they were able to give me a lot of guidance, and just it was the first time I was really able to relate to somebody and with other people like in a group where it wasn't like you were the odd one out or like everybody just kind of looks at you like, oh, sorry, and like, so that was definitely pretty cool. The second year I was already
That's awesome.
yeah, the second year I was pretty healthy, so I got to do a lot of the things that I couldn't do the first year, and then also being able to be there for the younger kids who were like me the year prior. And then the third year was just a straight party. That was just that.
Regular Camp Simcha experience.
That
That's awesome. Best memory in Camp Simcha.
So we were sitting in the lounge one time in between the two bunkhouses. There's like a lounge, so we were all sitting there. And a kid like asked the question. There was probably 15 or 16 campers, maybe one or two counselors. Somebody asked, obviously we know you can't do this, and this is a completely hypothetical situation, but if you were able to give back your cancer, but along with giving back that cancer, you have to give back the entire experience, all the people that you've met, would you do it? And out of the 16 or 17 kids, everybody said no besides for one kid. And I think that just shows how powerful the work that Lifeline and Camp Simcha do is, considering that this is something that's supposed to be your worst nightmare. Nobody wishes it upon their worst enemy. And then you have a bunch of kids here. And again, it's a hypothetical, but you have a bunch of kids here who have it. And they're all like, no, like, we're good. Like we would never turn it back. And I don't think anybody or very few people outside of Camp Simcha, outside of Lifeline, would be able to say that.
That's awesome. I think it's a team effort here. I think we're all in this together.
I think I learned at camp to accept my disability, and not to be ashamed of it, but at the same time not to let it define me, not to make it 100% of who I am, to make it a part of me, but not my whole life, and just to have awesome time and just live life to the fullest.
Wow.
That's hard to go off of.
That's my camp. That's Naftali, people. That is Naftali right there.
And then
That's
just
great.
Building off what Naftali said, I think it's just appreciating the little things in life. And again, like that's really cliche, but you just get to see so many things, get to meet so many people going through so much, just so many different things, and you really learn to appreciate, the little things, and you realize what's important and what's not important. And I always say I wish people could have the effects of being sick without actually having to get sick. It just really changes your mindset and your outlook on life.
That's so cool.
Again, Camp Simcha, provides that on a whole nother level.